Saint Augustine commentary on the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verse 31 to 32, following. The Lord, foreseeing such a future as this, and in testimony that such was signified now in the separation of the tares, as it were, by the departure of Judas, and the remaining behind of the wheat in the persons of the holy apostles, said, Now is the Son of Man glorified. As if he had said, See, so will it be in that day of my glorification yet to come, when none of the wicked shall be present, and none of the good shall be wanting. His words, however, are not expressed in this way. Now is prefigured the glorification of the Son of Man, but expressly, now is the Son of Man glorified, just as it was said, the rock signified Christ, but that rock was Christ. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. Nor is it said, the good seed signifies the children of the kingdom, or the tares signifies the children of the wicked one, but what is said is, the good seed, these are the children of the kingdom, and the tares, the children of the wicked one. Matthew chapter 13, verse 38. According then to the usage of scripture language, which speaks of the signs as if they were the things signified, the Lord makes use of the words, Now is the Son of Man glorified, indicating that in the completed separation of that arch sinner from their company, and in the remaining around him of his saints, we have the foreshadowing of his glorification, when the wicked shall be finally separated, and he shall dwell with his saints through eternity. But after saying, Now is the Son of Man glorified, he added, and God is glorified in him. For this is itself the glorifying of the Son of Man, that God should be glorified in him. For if he is not glorified in himself, but God in him, then it is he whom God glorifies in himself. And just as if to give them this explanation, he further adds, If God is glorified in him, God shall also glorify him in himself. That is, if God is glorified in him because he came not to do his own will, but the will of him that sent him, and God shall glorify him in himself in such wise that the human nature, in which he is the Son of Man, and which was so assumed by the eternal Word, should also be endowed with an eternal immortality. And he says, He shall straightway glorify him, predicting to wit by such an asseveration his own resurrection in the immediate future, and not as it were ours in the end of the world. For it is this very glorification of which the evangelist had previously said, as I mentioned a little ago, that on this account the Spirit was not yet in their case given in that new way, in which he was yet to be given after the resurrection to those who believed, because that Jesus was not yet glorified. That is, mortality was not yet clothed with immortality, and temporal weakness transformed into eternal strength. This glorification may also be indicated in the words, Now is the Son of Man glorified, so that the word now may be supposed to refer not to his impending passion, but to his closely succeeding resurrection, as if what was now so near at hand had actually been accomplished. Let this suffice your affection today. We shall take up, when the Lord permits us, the words that follow.